Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Wuthering Waves video, and this time it's going to be a showcase reaction to Yangyang Xuanling, as you're all aware. And this one is going to be titled Nightmare. And the crazy thing about this one is that we've already gotten a bit of a preview of it in the combat showcase, seeing things like Chisha, she's not looking too good, and I think like Baija as well. Yeah, no, Baija got murked too. Yeah, no, she's dead over there. And then you kind of see Yangyang just looking not the best that whole time. So naturally, right, with one titled Nightmare, you gotta wonder what exactly is about to happen, what's going on. And this thing is 4 minutes long too. We've been spawn capping this one 49 seconds ago. It already has 200 likes. Nobody can have seen the whole thing, but I bet it's still probably good. So let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right on into it. That's not looking too good. Yeah, no, okay, so they're just, that's exactly the intro. So I'm really hoping Nightmare, exactly what we're seeing at the top over here, is what's going on, because they can't have just off-screen characters that I have on my account, right? Yeah. And this is the part you guys are going to get mad at. Yeah, this is the part that's going to piss you off. Who is this? Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? And isn't it just kind of like, this tells you a lot of things right off the bat, right? This is Cristoforo, Fraxidus. We know all of that, right? And even if this is supposed to be a nightmare, then Fraxidus is related to the nightmare, and part of you is going to think, oh, maybe it will actually end up happening. Maybe it will actually be real the second we see this bastard here. Right? Shit just became real. Let's say that.
This cannot be how the story ends. It was the dying of spring.
Nah. Nah, there's no way, right? Are you... What the hell? No! What? Dude, is this the first thing we get of Jinzhou? In 2 years, everyone's dead?
Overthrax reawakened. Jinzhou drove it back, but at great cost.
Okay. Maybe this is... Okay, maybe we're good. It seems like we're good, but then I see the crow, and I feel like we're not good again.
I should have stayed, but the streams beckoned, leading me across strange lands.
Is she like cosplaying Rover right now? Interesting. This is kind of what it... Or is she looking through a world, right? Is she looking through a world where Rover was never here? Is that the point of this? This is like a version of Wuthering Waves where Rover never came?
Beckoned, leading me across strange lands.
I think this is what it's supposed to be. So Yangyang is the main character, and this is what would happen if she was the main character? That's not selling her very well, is it? Like, now you're telling me she's dog shit. Like that's the vibe I'm getting now. She's cooked. Was that supposed to be Meng Zhou? I think that's supposed to be Meng Zhou, right? That doesn't look like, yeah, that doesn't look like Lahai Roy or Septimont.
Yet, when I followed the wind into the heart of the storm, time and again, I found myself harboring an unworthy thought. Something close to an escapist fantasy.
I've always wondered why they're fighting the robots, because they're supposed to be the creations of the Sentinel there. So, clearly somebody has fucked something up real bad.
There is someone.
Because these guys look like a menace. They look quite well equipped. They look quite powerful.
Someone important. Someone I never forget.
This is gonna be like the second Resonator showcase where like all we see is the main character getting their ass beat. But maybe she's supposed to because she's still the 4-star version. In fact, she's been the 4-star version this entire time. When are we gonna see the not shit version of her? Oh, goodbye.
We're meant to cross.
See ya.
Here.
This is a rover character. This is a rover Resonator showcase. The hell? What do you mean Yangyang Xuanling? The fuck is this? Nah, this is the rover showcase. Ooh. Or is it? Oh man, they kind of got me. Oh, Kuro kind of got me with that one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, they actually got me. That was her. She became the rover for that. So it's like that wasn't actually Rover, that was just her the whole time. So it was her that did that. She LARPed until it became just live action. She stopped role-playing. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Amith, she got some mad competition right now because her whole thing, right, is that she kind of like copies the Rover's moves. How do you explain that one, brother? I will say she's kind of doing a lot by herself, though, right? I feel like, yo, you might have failed, clearly. She lost. But for Yangyang, like, for what we expect from Yangyang, I feel like she did pretty good.
Have patience, Yangyang. You will find your path.
What exactly is my path?
For me, I just listen to my heart and do what it tells me to.
Now we're getting the story flashbacks. Oh, she really did die.
If you search within, maybe you'll find your answer too.
Getting the sweet cameo.
My path, my wish, my aspiration.
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
thought I'd found my
That's a lot of bazookas.
place.
I like that they're doing the callback to the entire Jinjo squad. This is kind. I know I said Imith before, but I feel like definitely their goal is to kind of give like some slight Imith vibes with this character.
Isn't it my wish to preserve these moments forever? Didn't I aspire to become the wind that could carry you all?
Keyword wind. Wait, is this like actually not Cristoforo?
Yes, failed to accomplish anything.
Wait, what? Wait, is she like... So is she linked to Fraxidus or what? What's going on? What? So did she make a deal with Fraxidus? That's what it kind of seems like, right? It seemed like she was about to die, something like that, and in a moment of desperation, maybe she made a deal with Fraxidus. Holy! Yo! So the second Resonance Awakening just does this whole thing. It does like the outfit and everything too. Hey, yo! Okay, alright.
If I must sacrifice everything,
Okay, alright.
even if this is my ending, I will follow my path to its very end.
Okay, she did something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with lines like that, seeing the Cristoforo Ravens and then all of that, bro, she like sold her soul. I feel like she just straight up like sold her soul away. What was that?
The nightmare before dawn foretells an unchanging
What the
conclusion.
fuck? Bro, wait, what? Bro, is she dead?
Before dawn foretells an unchanging conclusion. Votary of the voice, go forth towards your true beginning.
You know what? Isn't this supposed to be like that one person at the start of the game or something like that? Or is this her going back in time? Is she dead? What's going on over here? Okay, all right. They're doing something wild with this one, bro. They're actually doing something wild with this. So she has some sort of second resonance awakening, and I feel like this is the part that goes crazy. Right, and this is the part that I really want to analyze. Obviously, the entire start of this is about her basically following the footsteps of Rover, right? Then she goes over to Mengzhou, obviously fights this automaton, and then kind of wins, kind of loses. But the end result is that she's facing this giant monstrosity and she's cooked, right? She's not strong enough. She's just a 4-star character. Then, the flashback, she's dead, all of that stuff. She's basically cooked here, right? If she doesn't get out of this. Has a flashback, gets the inspiration, all of that. Then you have a bunch of Cristoforo Ravens, right? A bunch of Cristoforo Ravens, crows, whatever the hell you want to call them at this point. She talks about how she never accomplished anything, failed to accomplish anything. Looks like she's dying. Bro, I don't even know what this is, bro. Like, bro, she looks soulless. What's happening, man? But then suddenly she becomes, like, stronger and everything, right? She becomes stronger and everything. And then you got the full transformation. But I'm wondering, is this even the same person? Is this still even, like, Yangyang? Is this actually who we think it is? Because maybe this is somebody else entirely. Maybe this is Xuanling. And Xuanling is different than who Yangyang actually is. And so this is like a spirit or something like that that's like taking her form as like using her body. That's what it seems like over here. Maybe the votary of the voice or something like that is like using her body like this. Because she says this over here. Even if this is my ending, right? I will follow my path to its very end. Yami Yugi, Zahed, and Xin Zhao from League of Legends. It's kind of giving me like vibes like this. I feel like she's given up her body to be like assumed by whatever sort of like power is over here. And that's what ends up getting her out of this. And then, of course, probably explains what's happening right here. Because I think this is probably the biggest mindfuck of it all. Where's her hat? Why is she like this? Why is she back in her regular clothes, but they do look slightly different, maybe a bit more black, a bit of a redesign. And then why is it saying votary of the voice go forth? The nightmare before dawn foretells an unchanging conclusion. I think that means that this is actually going to happen, guys. I think this means that we're going to have like time travel, stuff like that built into the story, and we're actually going to see the fall of Jinzhou occur. And that might happen in this upcoming quest. We might actually see Jinzhou, Jinxi, Jian, everybody, they're dead. But then, of course, we can go back and fix it or something like that. But that would be a pretty wild way for us to start off the 3.5 story, right? Start off the transformation, start off all of this. But I'm going to be real over here. The stuff I've been reading, the voice lines that are in here, Yangyang, Xuanling, and then her saying that her story's at an end. My, oh my. I believe Kuro Games has cooked with this one, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that they are crafting up something supreme. And I think that this is going to be like a type of story. This is going to be I think that this is going to be a quest that will take a lot of people by surprise. Because we didn't know Gacha Games could do that. But Kuro Games, I think, is doing it right here. Let me know what you all thought about this one. I think it's a masterpiece. Peace out.